Part 2. The scene was terrifyingly quiet. Mandy probably never imagined in her dreams that I would give up so decisively, and her face flushed bright red, mostly from the anger of being unable to save face. Just when she did not know how to end the situation, Vincent beside her gently wrapped an arm around her shoulders and comforted her softly. "Sweetheart, do not be angry because of someone like him. It is perfect if he leaves, because we will never need this eyesore of a cover between us again." My fiancée leaned into his arms and nodded, but there was still some worry in her eyes. "But Vincent, the invitations have already been sent out, and with so many guests watching, where will I put my face if we suddenly announce that the engagement is cancelled? Where will the young family put its face?" Vincent glanced at me with ill intent, then lowered his head and spoke to Mandy in a gentle but clear voice loud enough for the people around us to hear. "Babe, what is there to be afraid of? As long as you insist on choosing me, Mr. Young will understand in the end. We have been together for so long, and how much have I done for you and for the young family? How could a fiancé with nothing but an empty title compare to someone as caring, attentive, and capable as me?" He extended a few fingers, not to show any money trail, but as a gesture of comfort and promise. "Besides, haven't I been the one helping your father handle several of the young family's recent major deals? What I can give the young family is far more than this kid ever could. In the future, we can be together openly, and the young family will be better off too." Mandy lifted her head and looked at Vincent, her eyes showing dependence and love. "You're right, Vincent, you are still the one who understands me. Then are you really willing to stay with me forever and help my dad manage the family business?" Vincent looked at her affectionately and vowed with certainty. "Of course, everything I have is yours. My heart and my body have belonged to you for a long time. Your family business is naturally our future too." Seeing this scene in front of me, I finally understood completely. It turned out that this absurd agreement was a shackle this man and woman had created in order to completely exclude me and allow Vincent, this so-called insider, to permanently control the situation. He wanted not only the woman, but also to use this relationship to gradually control the young family's business. It was just a pity for the young family's heiress, who was so blinded by love that she had no idea where she was being led. "That is enough. Miss Young, although I have already broken off the engagement with you, isn't this impatient display from you and your capable assistant a little too ugly?" As I spoke, I raised a hand and pointed at Vincent, who was holding her tightly. "Right now, I only want to know one thing. Which one of you came up with this agreement that treats me as invisible and even requires me to remain respectful toward your assistant?" Based on what I knew of Mandy, although she was arrogant and domineering, her brain might not have been capable of drafting such detailed and controlling clauses. In this, Vincent had contributed greatly. However, her expression at this moment just happened to confirm the guess in my heart, because the way she looked at Vincent was full of complete trust and reliance. What does it matter whose idea it was? This was a joint decision made by me and Vincent. You are an outsider, so what right do you have to question it? You need to keep your word. Didn't you just say you wanted to cancel the engagement? Now you are asking questions left and right, so are you trying to go back on it? I raised an eyebrow lightly and let out a cold laugh. "Go back on it? You think far too highly of yourselves. I just wonder what your father would think, Miss Young, if he knew that his capable assistant was planning how to sideline his future son-in-law and even further control his family business." Halfway through, I turned my head and looked at Vincent beside her. "Or, Mr. Vincent, does Mr. Young know about this affectionate performance and long-term plan of yours?" For Mr. Young's sake, I had wanted to wake up this foolish woman, but who knew she would not appreciate it at all and would instead act like a cat whose tail had been stepped on. "Carter, I am warning you, stop trying to drive a wedge between us. Vincent is loyal to me and to our young family. Weren't you the one who swore you wanted to cut ties with me just now? What, now that you see Vincent treating me well, you are jealous, regretful?" After hearing those words from her,